Stadium in Iowa City. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Buckeyes head coach before the game. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And he's going to bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Hawkeyes offense will start this game off with the football. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
And having that unit in front, man, that big offensive line that you can trust is so important when you're trying to bring along a freshman throughout a football season. Like, there's going to be mistakes. He doesn't know what he doesn't know yet. But, Palmer, you want to settle him down? You want to give the best version of him to this football team? Protect him. Run the...
There he goes. Completely shot a bolt of energy into this drive. Inside the 40, finally stopped at the 39.
Man, having a great back makes life so easy on your offense. It balances everybody out. It commits more guys to the box. And this guy all season long, he's in the top 10 in rushing for a reason. He's continued to make plays. You continue to trust him. This guy is a great running back.
Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Got his man on the right.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's third and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it goes through his hands. Had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Buckeyes offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes Julian Sayers, passed for more than 350 yards and 3 touchdowns in his last game.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now, and the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm, and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball.
He'll take the deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Now here's Sayed. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. It's a seam wide open. Inside the... He is in. Touchdown, Buckeye.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the... and create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Steamrolls his way ahead. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Second down coming up. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Slides away. He's going to run it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Now the play fake. Got his man out of the backfield. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. And the Hawkeyes have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires it incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Quarterback moving. Going to try to get it himself. He's got enough for the first down, and they might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. There he goes down the right side. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that's one the quarterback would love to have back. At this point of the game, it's tight on the scoreboard, and if that guy's not open, nothing's there. You got to throw that thing away, or you got to tuck it and run, take a sack, live to play another down. That's a decision the quarterback wishes he had back.
Yeah, because you're so frustrated because you're in a position to get points. And, right, when you start getting down there, Palmer, they talk to you all the time. Don't give away points. Make sure you're smart with the football. Don't try to do too much. He tries to do too much. He pays for it, and the defense takes it all the way back to the end zone.
They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Here's the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Saying, pressure coming. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
A really good awareness by the defense. I'm supposed to drop back. I'm supposed to see the quarterback. And when he throws it, they'll break on it, gets the tip, and then you get the pick. That's just gravy. That's just a cherry on top of the sundae. And then take it back to the house. Let's get weird. Nice play by the defense.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Now one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Buckeyes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Oh, makes a diving snag along the right sideline. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here as we get a look at the stats. Times you see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter. With the run on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Power ahead. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ohio State. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
Third and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Fights off a defender. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Breaks into the open.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that 1st down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put...
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The throw. And the completion to the sideline. A solid pickup, but not enough for the 1st down. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a 3-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You can flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Punt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Okay, Holly. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Offense changing the play. Here's Sayin to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Turns it on in midfield. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right.
He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion. But if
got a little grass. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Play fake, Julian Sayin throws to the wideout and wings it incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. From the gun on 3rd down, Sayin throws toward the end zone. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Sayin to throw for it on 4th. A spectacular one-hand grab. desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Motion from the wide receiver. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Got his man. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
Listen, at this point, the end of the 1st half, you're trying to generate some points. 1st downs are the most important thing. So a really good job.
Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Here's Julian saying to throw. Complete to the left. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the 1st half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throws into the middle of the field. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense. Timeout taken here by the offense. 5 seconds showing on the clock. He'll have an opportunity to put up points, either throwing to the end zone or maybe trying. He caught it! And he will score! Touchdown, Buckeye! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the number 7 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude.
Going over the top. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on Ohio State's sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Looking long. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Looking deep down the right side. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And that last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
And I think everybody holds their breath when that QB is back to throw, and he's right near the goal line. You never know if it's truly a safety, but he just gets out of the end zone and avoids the safety.
Throw it, say it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it on the outside. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Buckeyes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
Say it. Plucks it out of the air.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
The RPO, fire complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. And he's wrestled out of bounds after a nice pickup. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the pummeling has started.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception. That threat now to see if they can put something together and have it pay off in points. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Touchdown, Ohio State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
That makes the score Ohio State 42, Iowa 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's a give to Malton. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The run inside. It's Malton. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Kamari again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. This time he wants to throw. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. A lot of offensive coordinators love to screen you to death and work the ball down the field, Jesse, but a negative play like that will take you out of your game plan.
And that's not the last screen that they've got in their playbook offensively. They're going to try to do it a few different other ways, but give the defense credit. D-line doing a nice job watching the quarterback, stopping the rush, and everybody just seemed to hone in on the running back on that screen.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the big fella.
It just took the quarterback a little too long to find his tight end that time. He's out there by the sideline, wide open. If the quarterback can just get it to him a hair sooner, he's going to have a chance to advance that thing forward, and they're going to get more yards. So the quarterback just has to be able to make his decision a little bit quicker moving forward.
And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on Ohio State's sideline, this is so fun to watch these guys hype up their wide receiver. Every time...
Here's a little room there. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Say it. And they're not on the same page there.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Sayin. Using his feet to buy time. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
The head coach told us he was going to be aggressive. He has a lot of confidence in his running game, and he showed it there on that 4th and 2.
And I like that mentality. That's the mentality I'm going to develop with my team. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to go get things. Short yardage situations, we're going to practice them. We're going to be successful, but we're going to go for them.
They'll go play action with Sayin. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive.
Finding some room. Strong, firm tackle.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy 2nd down situations with some positive runs on 1st down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
Off play action. He'll throw it. Quickly complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Phillips.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and